Welcome back, everyone. It's been a few days since I got the car back, and so I kind of wanted to go over some thoughts with it, get some ideas from the community. First off, this car wasn't necessarily something that I thought I would build because I already have a 3rd gen Falcon. For those of you who follow the channel, you know my car is a 68. When I saw this, I initially thought there was a lot of good parts from this car that I could scavenge off and use it for a spare parts car. But then the other part was, the other part of my thinking was, did I want to destroy another car just to save parts for my car? So that's kind of where I was at. And going off of that mindset, you know, if you already have a car of the same body style, it just makes no sense to have 2 of them. But, you know, something that I do entertain is maybe looking to see, you know, what the community wants. I know there's tons of guys who need parts for this car. Whether it's windshield trim, side view mirror trim, all this trim in this car is in really good condition, especially around the windows and stuff. The tail lights are good. The pot metal around the tail lights are good. And as you guys know, as far as I know, no one recreates this stuff for these 3rd gens. So in all honesty, if I end up parting this car out, if there were some parts that I would take with this car, it would be the deck lid, the tail lights, the hood, the front grille, and the headlight bezels, and even both the front and rear bumpers. All of those parts are in really good shape. So, you know, what good would the car do anyone else hand those off of this car? The other thing is, you know, so the first option would be to part it out and just sell off all the parts to people with 3rd gens who need various parts. So first option would be to part out. The second option would just be to outright sell it. And so I would sell it. What does the market call for a 69 Falcon 2-door? This car is a straight 6 car. It is a 3-speed manual. It has, it's a 4-lug car. It's not a V8 car. So it's got 4 lugs. It's got the different side markers than a 289 Futura of the same generation. When you look under the hood, and even though you can also see the shape of the hood trim, also in really good condition. So there's a few things that I want off of this car if I decide to go ahead and start canning it out. But as you can see, there's a straight 6 engine, nothing really fancy there, pretty straightforward. There are guys who like straight 6s and people who build those and prefer those power plants. So it's there and it's good. This car is in, I would say, you know, for the condition, it's in decent condition, but invest in it, you would definitely have to, you know, get some body work done and stuff like that. So, you know, it's a really good representation of what a 3rd gen Falcon was, and it's a good platform to build off of. It's a bench seat car. The dash pad is in good shape and rebuildable. You know, you could roll it like that, but I think depending on, you know, if you were doing a full restoration, you'd probably want to rebuild it. And, you know, for those of you who had these years, the car was a 68 and it was a Futura. So there's a different set of, here on this area here on it had a different set of trim in the interior. It also had, you know, the same exact speedometer and gauges, which I really come accustomed to in these cars. And, you know, this thing's got a good steering wheel, front bench seat, and then there you have your back bench seat as well, and your roll up rear windows. So, you know, this stuff really depends on how far someone would be willing to go, but this car has everything you need to restore, rebuild. So it really is a good example of this 3rd generation. really is a good example of this third generation, or as we like to call it, lost or forgotten Falcons. So that's what I'm kind of thinking of. 1, should I part it out? 2, should I sell it? Or 3, the other thing I would entertain is I would entertain trading this car. I would prefer a first gen, a 60 to 62. I'd be really interested in those years, a 2-door. I don't want a 4-door car. But if someone was in my area, the West Coast area, California, Nevada, Oregon, Washington, with a good representation of a first gen, a 60 to 62 2-door, I would definitely entertain that. I do want another Falcon. I have a 3rd gen already. I'd really like to hear what you guys' opinion is on it. Should I part it out? Should I sell it? Or should I entertain a trade? What do you guys think? Again, I'm not gonna build this car. I already have a 3rd gen 68. And as you guys know, the 430 Windsor swap is underway. We're at this point now, we're just finishing up on some fuel plumbing and some wiring on the car. So you guys comment, what do you think I should do? Should I part out? Should I sell? Or should I trade? Those in the Falcon community, you see this video, go ahead and comment. Let me know what you think. If you're interested in this car, I'll entertain offers. I'll entertain ideas. Again, this car is really just about preserving it for the next owner, but I'd really be interested in seeing it go to to good use. If I can preserve it, then I've done a job with keeping a classic going. Again, this is a straight 6, 3-speed manual, 2-door. It might be a Futura. I know I've asked a couple, I've posted a question, VIN listing on the Ford Falcon, the Lost Falcon pages, the Ford Falcon Restomod, and a few other of the Falcon pages on Facebook. And immediately folks just started dropping in different links to websites that had a master listing of basically where your car was produced, how it was optioned out, the trim level, the running gear, all that kind of stuff. So I'm pretty sure we could definitely find that. I know this is a 69 because I believe it said the VIN starts out on these things as a 9KC or something to that extent. So this car has been in California its entire life, north in the Arcata, Humboldt County area. So that's kind of where it's been up there. So again, guys, thanks for your time. I appreciate you guys for watching and supporting the channel, subscribing. We are coming up on 500 subscribers. Just as a reminder, if you guys watch my channel and you like the content, please hit the like button and subscribe. Also sharing with people who would like the content or who are interested in the same genre. Thanks again, guys. And thanks for supporting the Rdubfalco YouTube channel. Peace.